Ka Tanat District Council Affairs Joko Sarkar Jala Lembat ki Autonomous District Council kila Ïatai habai David ka shna ïing nalor ka man pynrung kyrteng ki jaka puta kabalatip kum ka Indian Registration Act hakaba larai bantau de ki Komiti man kmi biang ïaki ki ïing kamtam lada don kam man wan kino ki jing man kalah habakran bergilat petai kebor hadin ke jinglang Menteri Badai peit ya katanat DCA wadai ru sembut menteri rangba ba Presiden Tensong ulayatu syakilat petai kebor bak sorkar jela haki kendiat senam balalek kala depan penmi ya kecing penmena man pentrai kam ya ka shna ïing da ka Meghalaya Urban Development Authority.
We discuss about two important issues. One issue is relating to the implementation of the building bylaws. I think way back in 2019 we have already notified that the authorized agencies to implement the building bylaws are two. One is MUDA and number two is District Council. District Council will implement the bylaws outside the municipal board, and then few areas where we have already indicated, like for MUDA, even the industrial estate or the hotels and then the big institutions, this has to be still done by the MUDA, but the rest outside the Shillong municipal area and then which is under the 6th schedule, the entire bylaws will be implemented by the District Council. Then, while discussing, we found out few more issues where we need to again revisit the bylaws, and revisiting bylaws means this council wanted to implement it to the entire state. As far as their jurisdiction is concerned, 6th schedule is concerned, they wanted to implement it irrespective of whether urban or rural. But I personally feel that idea is very good, where if building bylaws can be applicable to every building, every citizens in the state, nothing like it. Because the more we apply that, the more the safety will maintain for the entire state. Here in Meghalaya, especially here, the earthquake zone is very high, where we have to be careful and we have to be very sure that people are constructed their building safely. So this is the issue where ultimately we decided to have also a committee. I have decided to have a committee, something like a coordination committee or consultation committee, to be headed by the Secretary of Urban Affairs, to study, to revisit the bylaws that we have today, and also to see whether amendment of bylaws is required. No? That also we have entrusted to this committee, which is to be notified very soon. And the members of this committee will be from all the three district councils. They need to be part of this committee. Then the officers from urban affairs and then related department like revenue and other department will also be included as a member of this committee. That is the point number one. Then number two, because now the district council, they have passed the land bill and it became act. So we discussed about the registration, because right now we, being the state government, we have to follow the Indian Registration Act, and the Indian Registration Act has to be strictly followed. So what happened was, halfway when we follow this Indian Registration Act, we found out that certain hurdles are there. Sometimes when people approach this council to issue landholding certificate or NOC for their, maybe for availing loan or for any other purposes, then when they produce that document, such documents in the respective financial institution, some financial institution, they did not even recognize that documents issued by the district council. Again, With this issue, we discussed all the details. Again, we decided to have a separate committee again to again revisit, study about the present form of the Indian Registration Act, and also to make sure that the three district council, those documents issued by the three district council should be also honored, should be also accepted by any concerned authority, including the financial institution. So these are the two issues where we discussed this evening.
Well, I did not specifically mention about the date, but I told them that this committee should sit down, because you did it immediately, and then the report should also be submitted immediately. Okay, sure.